You rolling through the postseason. You started off strong with the SEC championship and just coming off a regional title. Now NCAAs. You want to take us through what's up next for your team?
Yeah, well, we're gonna tackle this NCAA championship, see what the cards hold and for us for that meet, and let's see what happens. We're coming off of a good win at the SEC championship and a good run at the regional meet. So,
Who was your probable top seven heading into Louisville?
right now, the top seven will be Alex George, Jack Bruce, Cameron Griffith, Austin Dahlquist, Matt Young, Andrew Rono, Ethan Main. So we got 7 guys, and then we'll bring a few alternates in case we need them.
Do you feel pretty good about how your team's running? I mean, do you feel like you got some momentum?
Yeah, feel like we do, Bob. We had a kind of a rough October, but some of that was expected. We weren't at full strength, number one. We trained awful hard during that time. I'm really, really confident in our fitness level with our guys. Feel like that work that we put in is going to benefit us this Saturday. And so we actually went to the pre-national meet, probably had our worst race in a long time. But like I said, we're missing 2 out of our top 7 in that race. And it just caught us at the wrong time. But the way we bounced back at the SEC championship on a very tough course, as well as we ran, it just seems like hopefully our timing is right leading into this race on Saturday.
Who was it that didn't run in Louisville before?
We didn't run Andrew Rono. Austin Dahlquist was sick. We had a bunch of tough training sessions within a 10-day period, and I probably personally didn't put them in the best position. The guys that did run probably personally didn't put them in the best position to race because of how hard we hit it. But just felt like last year we might have were off by a week out of our 12-week season as far as we ran good at the national championship. Last year felt like we had a shot at winning, if not for the unfortunate fall of Franklin Tanui. But just felt like, hey, we needed to push things back a little bit further to kind of peak at the right time. And we'll see if the timing's right. But I do feel like after seeing us compete at the SEC meet and at regionals and what I've seen in practice and everything, I think our guys are ready.
Who do you see as the team favorites in the race?
Well, boy, I'll tell you, it's hard to predict. I mean, obviously, Northern Arizona, the defending champs. BYU looks incredibly strong. But anything can happen. And but I would clearly give those 2 teams the nod, and then it's going to be up for grabs after that. Syracuse is awfully strong. They won it a few years ago. Got on the podium last year. They finished just ahead of us. So a lot of good teams out there, and it's going to be a battle.
You know, you guys can be a dark horse.
Oh, absolutely.
One of those, 10-1 shots that wins the Derby or something.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in there. You're not the favorite, but you're in there.
We're in the mix. 'Cause here's what I know, and that is I've got an unbelievably dedicated group of athletes that have put in a tremendous amount of work. They're great competitors. I've seen them race to All-American status over the last year or so. It's just a question of having 5 guys, put it together on the same day. And I think this group is determined, as I've had in a while, to we felt like we let it slip through our fingers last year a little bit. And, I have faith in these guys. I might give us maybe even better odds than 10-1. But you got to, all the things – as at the championship level, you have to have all hands on deck and hit all cylinders, be on all cylinders, and I feel like we're getting close to it. The other thing, we got 3 seniors; they've all been there, and we're going to give it a great effort. I know that. I know we're going to give it a great shot.
Lance was saying, I guess the weather might rain, might be muddy. How do you feel like you got some mudders on your team?
No, I just it doesn't matter. You know, you know, we have a saying: we don't race the weather, we don't race the course. You know, we race those competitors that are there, and that's what we're focused on. The fittest, most mentally prepared team will win the race, and will have great success. And it doesn't matter if it's snowing or raining or whatever. Fit, motivated guys can overcome the mud and the snow and all that stuff. So, you know, we're just focused on beating people, and you know, the weather is the weather.
Does that work? Having the older guys helps because they've probably been through a lot of different experiences.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we've been through this before. We had our best finish last year with a lot of these guys that I've had since I've been here at Arkansas. You know, we went on to have an outstanding track season as well. We were the program of the year last year. So these guys have been through some battles, and you know, my job is to get them to the meet safely and not overcoach them. You know, let them do their thing. So